Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Manlike podcast. If you guys have seen the explicit pre-show, then you already know what's going to be happening here. But for those of you guys that haven't, just a bit of a quick explanation. This is the we don't have a name for it. Create a name right now, Radley, and that's going to be the name for this legendary show that will go for 100 episodes.
I don't have much brain juice left, but I think I've got to call it Internet 101 for the culture.
Internet 101 for the culture.
Yeah.
I like it. It's Internet 101 for the culture. Everybody, welcome back to the first episode of Internet 101 for the culture. So the format is really simple. My little brother, the master of memes, the behemoth that's it. Yeah, the master of memes. Yeah, he's gonna be explaining to us the internet in a nutshell. I'm supposing each episode is gonna consist of you kind of picking something you want to talk about the internet,
we'll do that.
and also educating us at the same time, hopefully.
Alright,
So everybody sit in, strap in. I don't know, some kind of words. Enjoy the show, and let's go.
Yeah. First thing I want to say is, do you remember Avatar?
Legend of Aang.
Yes.
Oh, bro. Yeah, of course I remember.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You remember how in the startup it was all like, Earth,
Fire,
wind.
Then the Fire Nation attacks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think the internet has a very large likeness to that. Right? If I'm being honest, it just is. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you got the nations of the internet. You got the attractive people that mainly stay around Instagram.
The attractive people.
Just wait.
Okay.
Just wait. You got the attractive people.
The
Stay
attractive
around
nation.
Instagram. All right. You got the snowflakes.
Are these like the proper terms for them?
This is what I'd call them. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
I see.
No, I haven't written my thesis yet.
Not yet.
I'm 300 pages deep, man. I'm still going. Yeah, you got the snowflakes, which reside in the TikTok aisles. Okay. You've got what I like to call the degens.
The
right?
degens.
Yes.
What are degens?
Degens. They reside in the mountainous regions of Reddit and 4chan.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
And then you got the normies, which are they're almost like nomads. Okay, the normies are nomads, is what I like to call them.
Okay. I see.
Now, the issue with these normies...
Should we be taking notes? If at home, if you don't have your notepads out already...
Yeah, you should definitely have your notepad out, because there's going to be a pop quiz.
Extra credit.
Time.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. Got to get your GPA up. Come on. The normies don't have anywhere to stay.
We live in the UK, by the way. We just want to explain. Okay. Anyways.
The normies have got nowhere to live. Like, So they always find themselves in the other three nations, yeah?
Okay.
The only other nation that complains about normies, by the way, are the degens.
Okay.
It becomes very clear.
So can you give a brief explanation of what a degen is?
Okay, a degen is someone who tends to shitpost, or you'll find them writing green texts on fucking 4chan.
Bradley, again, you got
I
to
need
listen.
to actually explain.
People who are listening to this podcast maybe Bethel, who is 87 years old, that wants to
Bethel.
understand the situation. Hi, Bethel. We hope you're doing good and your kitten, you're doing well. Bradley, degens.
A degen, someone who is lacking in brain cells, right? Now, they're very interesting people, because if you meet them in real life, they'll either be a very skinny, slender figure who hasn't seen sunlight in days, or possibly a morbidly obese man. Now, I don't want to attack any degens, because
or woman.
Yeah, you can also
or
be female,
neither,
or you can be whatever you like, right? But as an aesthetics wise, they don't tend to look the best. I used to reside in the valley of the degens myself, so I stand with you, brothers. I just made it to normiehood, right? And this is the funniest thing, because the degen's main goal is to reach normiehood, right? Because if we're talking about the food chain, right, the attractive people are at top. Then it's the it's the snowflakes that reside on TikTok, right? Although the degens, despite being below the ones on TikTok, they like to think that they're above them, right?
The ones on TikTok.
Okay.
There's some water. Carry on, please.
But what I'm telling
this
you,
is insightful, Radley.
the normies are above the degens, and the degens are at the bottom of the food chain, right? The degens' main goal is to reach normiehood, and if you ever find yourself in the mountainous regions of degeneration, right, then please search for some green text, which is basically a lump of text telling a story that either is true or is not true, or it might just be a Rickroll. I don't know why this is still going in 2021, but it needs to stop. Anyways, read a couple green texts. You'll find some that is normies telling their stories of when they used to be degens, right?
Okay.
But
so they're like hopeful stories. Where might you find these green
exactly.
texts? Where might you find these
on
green
Reddit
texts?
is really good for them. There are a couple accounts on Instagram that you can follow to read them. Yeah, but it's funny because if you're a normie and you're caught anywhere near where the degens reside, they will shoot on sight, right? This ain't no dual citizenship area, okay? If you're a normie, stay the fuck away. And don't even think for a second that you can take their goods and repost it anywhere else, because they will find you and they will kill you, okay?
So I do understand that there's like a weird situation with like people taking memes and stuff like that originate on Reddit and putting it on stuff like Tumblr and stuff like that.
So for those of you who don't know, Reddit is like the original spring of memes. Or I should say 4chan.
The fountain, the spring of youth.
Exactly.
The fountain of life.
So the degens are supplying you with memes for a very long chain. Like,
and you guys don't even know it.
Exactly, you don't know it. Think about the cocaine train in America. The cocaine train, right?
Whoa.
Listen, Tom, Dick, or Harry in fucking Los Angeles doesn't know where the white powder he's snorting is coming from. But when I tell you, some in America, in Mexico, or even Brazil sometimes, they're stamping on some fucking leaves so that you can get some shit up your nose, right? Memes are like that, okay? They come from the ground up.
Randy, your analogies are A1, bro. What?
Bro, listen, I know, I know what I'm chatting about, right?
No, I see. Please carry on.
It's like, think of it like a really tall tree, okay? The memes are at the top. The best ones are at the top, yeah?
Okay.
The degens are giraffes.
Ah,
Okay.
I see.
So the degens, they're shaking the top leaves. Alright, and then the fruit's dropping down, dropping down, and dropping down, and dropping down until it reaches Instagram.
Okay.
And when it hits Instagram, the degens complain. Like, they will complain for days on end, right? And they will go all the way to the lands of Instagram just to tell you that you're a normie. Yeah?
You will have no idea what they're talking about.
Oh man, it's great, honestly.
Mate.
And dude, I don't even want to start talking about the snowflakes on TikTok.
Well, Radley, I think you're the one you're directing this.
I know,
So
but I'm saying like,
where are we at? Where do we want to carry on from?
Now we'll just talk from the bottom up, yeah.
Okay,
when it
cool.
comes to the hierarchy of the internet.
Excellent. Okay,
Alright.
yeah, that's what you.
So
okay.
as I said before, the DJs are at the bottom, and they hate it if you're from anywhere else. They're like racists.
Whoa.
And if you reach normiedom, you're Michael Jackson.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
If we're being completely honest,
Where does this come from?
I think that's the best
god.
analogy I got for it.
Oh my god! Oh lord!
Oh man,
this is amazing. Please
and the
continue.
normies. So sometimes people climb through these ranks, right? So after you escape degeneration and you reach normiedom, right? You then get to do what I call specking into two trees. Right?
Okay.
You either try and reach the height of your potential,
Okay.
and become one of the attractive people on Instagram, the top of the food chain, or you decide to be offended by everything and move to TikTok, right?
Oh God!
Some people, amazingly, reach the top of their food chain and realize that if you there's a perk at the top of the food chain that lets you also unlock TikTok, but you're not offended by anything on there. It's insane. It's insane. You'd think that everyone would be like, I'm just gonna go this way, but nah, some people decide to go down the dead end, yeah, and are just like, fuck it, who cares anymore? I'm gonna burn this boat with all of us on it. Yeah.
Oh God!
And it's beautiful. It is beautiful because it tends sometimes to just feed back in to itself.
Yeah.
So some people would say it's not even a food chain. Because some people reach that pinnacle and realize they can't go any further, and it drags them right back down. And they find themselves fucking balls deep in Mountain Dew bottles in their bedroom with the curtains closed at 3 a.m.
Wow. You always paint such a vivid picture, Radley.
It's great.
It is.
I don't know how I only got a 4 in English, dude. Honestly.
A 4?
Yeah.
They have 4?
Oh, yeah, they
have
changed
numbers
it.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's dumb. Yeah.
That's stupid.
The internet's an
Maybe it
amazing
makes
place.
more sense.
I don't know. It's more
I don't
accurate.
know.
It's more accurate, but I don't like.
Anyways, we're not going to comment on the educational system. That's not what we're here to learn
That is
about,
not
guys.
what we're here to learn about, no.
So the hierarchy. We've explained. We understood the degens.
Yes.
The bottom feeders.
Yes.
And
No,
then
I haven't fully explained the
no, they're not.
Snowflakes.
But they're not just the bottom feeders.
No.
That doesn't explain the degens at all.
No,
actually.
it doesn't.
No.
That's not deep enough. That's not. That is.
That's
not
a
deep
very
enough for me.
interesting psychological
It is.
point, though, right? Because everything comes from
Exactly.
the degens
So
at the bottom.
in reality, when it comes to meme economy, it gets flipped on its head.
Meme economy. See, this is why I want you guys to listen to my little bro's prophetic explanations, because I've realized that the internet is a whole cultural, like, it is something.
It's a living thing.
Insane.
It is a living
And
thing.
majority of people, I'd say probably like, and which is why I understand the word normies being used for the majority of people, because most people, they only get little bits from it.
It's the tip of the iceberg.
But there's a whole ecosystem going on there. Please, Riley,
amazing.
carry on.
Because you'll find yourself, right, if Reddit and 4chan ever have a slight meme drought, right? So, a little bit with no new memes, yeah? You'll notice it creep up the food chain. And as it creeps up the food chain, that time in the meme drought tends to widen because normies overuse memes anyways.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, I see.
as it's going up, it'll just widen the time where you'll just have no new memes, right? And sometimes the normies will pick up a sweet meme from the degens, and they will just twist it into some uncontrolled shit that you can't recognize anymore. Okay, like I don't
Give us an
know.
example.
I don't know if any of you remember back in about 2017 when we had that complete breakdown of memes, and there was no backing behind it. It was just like, if you remember the suck meme.
The suck meme.
Yes.
Oh, we don't. We got the PC here, so shall we find a
SUCC.
SUCC?
Yeah. Yes, go on YouTube. That's even better.
Oh, those are some banging tunes.
Okay.
Bristol tunes. That's like Bristol hip hop.
Oh, banging,
Pretty
yeah.
cool, right? Yeah.
SUC. Type in "You Are Like a Baby."
You are like a baby.
The top one. The top one.
The top one.
Yes, the top one.
Okay.
All right.
So for you guys at home, you may not be able to see this, but this is an audio meme, right?
Kinda. I was enjoying.
Yeah,
first.
you guys should definitely search this up yourself. You are like a baby. Watch this. The top one.
Yeah.
Okay. Suck.
Yeah. It's only a 13-second clip.
I hope the audio doesn't get mashed up for you guys. I'll try and make it audioable, but not shit. Is that's
That's
not
a
the
word. Yeah. No, it is a word.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, audible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not audible.
Yeah. Exactly.
Sorry, the internet is really shagging right now.
jagged.
So explain a little bit about the
Okay.
meme while we let it load up.
Oh, well, it's loaded now.
Okay. So
Yeah.
here we have
Back in
it.
2016.
How many layers of ironing are you on? Like maybe 5 or 6 right now, my dude.
Okay.
You were like a baby. Watch this.
And that's it.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. So okay.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but yeah, okay.
And that's it. And that is honestly, when we had that complete breakdown of memes, it might not have lasted long on Reddit and 4chan because they're really good with their meme economy. They're constantly recycling. They're churning out new memes, right? And then the normies take it, twist it, and drag it out for decades.
Okay.
So whereas in Reddit,
So it's
and
kind of
4chan,
like over a longer period of time,
Exactly.
the quality goes down.
yes,
I
yes.
see. Okay.
So we're still feeling the effects of this on Instagram now. If sometimes you're scrolling down Instagram and you see a meme that's 4 triangles on a blank sheet of paper, or one that says "fuck you, you're the meme," and it's like
Okay.
it's just a black thing,
Okay.
right? We're still
Sending
feeling
a
the effects of
message.
this. Exactly.
Okay.
People don't know what the fuck is going on anymore. I think someone forgot to take their meds. I'll be honest.
Because I do see, like, I'm looking at the screen now. And is that Shrek with the trombone?
Yes. Yes, that's Shrek with a
I
trombone.
do see a lot of these things where, like, I don't really understand what's going on. But it's just...
So that was probably made by some degen, right?
Okay.
With a very large love for
I
Shrek.
do
Shrek is
understand
love,
the
Shrek is life,
memes
as you know.
Yes, I've seen this one here.
Okay, yeah.
If you guys feel like you may want to... Just, if you feel like searching up Shrek is love, Shrek is life, I believe
I
that's
do not
the...
recommend doing it if you live in a Christian household because you will set on fire. I'll be honest.
It's just what's they called immediate combustion.
Yes, spontaneous combustion.
So
yes.
yeah, you were saying it's
Yeah.
definitely gotten very weird.
Mhm.
I remember there was a point where even I was like very much into my memes, but it's gotten very weird with your generation or
Yeah.
your half of our
I
generation.
have got a playlist on my phone called "Suicide is Badass" and it's full of videos.
called Suicide is Bad.
That's a quote from Danny DeVito in Always Sunny. Don't worry.
So, yeah, but still, no. I do think it's another interesting point, bro. Which
Oh,
is why
what?
I
That
love
none
your
of us
guys'
fear death.
generation.
Well, we pretend that we don't fear
Well,
death.
this is the thing, right? Your guys' perception on everything is just completely either skewed or just fucked.
Well, yeah.
But it's so interesting because you're so accepting of both the darker and the
Of
like,
course.
you know, the dark humor
yeah,
side
because I think the
culture.
main thing is that my generation has decided that everybody should be able to do everything, which
yeah, I
may
rate
have
it.
been a choice for the worst in some situations.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, because like I've seen so much weird shit happen. Like I thought the flat earthers were weird, and then people started coming out with, no, this doesn't make sense. It must be a velociraptor shaped earth, right? And I mean, it started out as a meme, and then people actually started believing it. You know,
God.
I think that's the weakness of the internet, though, the spreadability of things.
Yeah,
Because all it takes is one, not even degen, but just like actual ape
yeah.
to post something, and it just blows up like wildfire.
To be fair, if an actual ape posted something, the internet would just make it into something.
Yeah, no, they
that's
would.
Yeah.
They would. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
I mean,
man.
we are going a bit off topic because I do think like on the understanding of what an actual meme is like another separate episode, and we'll come back to that
a
and
whole
visit
different episode.
because there's like I see even looking on the page right now, the recommended page and that kind of thing. I'm seeing how there's like different memes layered as well,
Exactly.
and it's so insane.
It's like Inception.
Yeah,
The layering of
Yeah,
memes
yeah,
is like
yeah.
Inception.
and it's almost like right because like I said, I used to do a bit of my meme type kind of.
You used
That
to
was
dabble.
my thing,
You
you
used
know,
to dabble,
I dabble
in,
in
it, yeah.
the memes. Yeah, so I do see certain subtleties from like back then, like old school memes, and obviously it's like purposefully done, right? Because it's almost like a puzzle, right? You're watching the thing, and it's like when your brain like clocks it and catches what it's
Like
about.
there are so
rewards.
many memes like that. It's like the Rickroll, the Lost meme, and
Yeah,
even now
right.
the Among Us meme. I don't know if you know what this is.
The Among Us from the game.
Yeah,
Among
of course. Definitely not sponsored by Among Us, by the way.
No.
We're not.
Jeez, we should be. Though, man.
Exactly.
We
If you-
should
Among
be.
Us,
Oh
if you
my
want to
God.
sponsor us, you know,
Reddit should be sponsoring us.
Oh, listen.
Yo, come on,
I'll be
man.
banging. But
We'll
as-
do that for
as I'm
episode
saying-
100. But yeah.
Facts. As I'm saying, like, the Among Us meme is literally just anything that is vaguely shaped like an Among Us character,
Okay.
and people lose their shit with it, and that's it. That's
Okay.
fucking it. And the same thing with Lost, right? Lost was
Shall we-
a comic. If you want to search it up, just LOSS
Lost.
comic.
Comic.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So, Lost was it's a short comic about a guy whose wife is having a miscarriage,
Okay.
So it's quite.
Oh no, I think I may have seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the
And,
Wallace and Gromit type creation.
No,
type stuff.
no. It was drawn. It was drawn out.
Okay.
The internet took this and fucking ran with it. So it's basically been so deconstructed to the point where if somebody sent me a collection of lines, I'd be able to tell it was lost.
Wow.
Because that's what the meme was characterized as. It got broken down to the point where people, in its own inherent sense, hated the idea of loss. And it would piss them off.
This is actually crazy. There is literally like a cross and a couple
Exactly.
of individual
And
lines.
you can tell it's lost.
No, I think I've literally just seen people comment on something. Is this a lost meme?
Exactly. Yeah.
What?
Exactly. You get the same thing with like, is this a JoJo's reference? It's
I
so
know the
stupid.
JoJo reference one. That's
Exactly.
jokes.
Yeah, it's funny.
We're gonna have to, bro. What we're gonna have to do? We're also gonna have to do some episodes because we're just gonna do like some 30-minute episodes.
Yeah,
I
so
see
you
that.
can throw
I
some
see that we've
pictures
gotten
on
up to like 20 minutes now, right? But like, so we'll do another 10 minutes of this one
Yeah.
here. But we need to do some episodes of just some breakdowns.
Of course,
on
yeah, no,
individual memes. You know what I'm saying?
Behind the meme.
Behind the meme. Oh, no,
I
shit.
think he might have copyrighted that.
Crap. We didn't say that. We didn't say that. We'll think of something else. It'll be better than
In front of the meme.
Whoa! Okay. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, for now, where are we at with the structure?
The structure of memes.
Yeah. Not the structure. The hierarchy. So let's just rehash real quick.
So you got the degens at the bottom.
Yeah.
Then you got the normies on top of the degens.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got the snowflakes that reside on
God.
TikTok.
Okay.
And then you got the attractive people that tend to dominate Instagram.
Okay.
And if we talk about meme economy, it flips on its head, and we'll fully go deep into that.
Well, I mean, bro, we have 10 minutes. Shall we just bang out and that'll be a nice way to close out
I was gonna say about the outside how would you say it? They've been pushed out from everywhere else. Nobody wants to touch them. These are the weeaboos.
Whoa!
These are the weeaboos. They're on their own separate league, right?
Okay.
And now, trust me, I love...
Explain what a weeaboo is.
A weeaboo is someone who basically obsesses with Japan and everything Japanese, everything Asian, basically, right? I absolutely love it.
I feel like I'm not a proper weeb, but I do very much enjoy.
Of course, I watch my anime. I dabble in it.
Of course.
It is what it is. But
you don't dabble it, you freak. Both of us have just spent half our lives with anime, and that's fine. But there's a line. There's a line. I do think there's a line where it starts to get a bit not weird. You know what? No, do what you want to do, and I rate it if you just have conviction in it. But at the same time, it's still a little bit weird.
Yeah. So you have them, and they're off to the side. But in recent years, it's coming closer and closer to the main hierarchy of things. Yeah.
To the main hierarchy.
To the main hierarchy.
Okay, so they're coming back.
Yeah, they're starting to become a bit more accepted. You know, which I think has to be really attributed to King Vader massively. I don't know if
King Vader
seen his Instagram.
No,
he's the one that does like the dance battles between like.
Oh yeah.
Madness. Yeah. It looks sick. Yeah.
Yeah, no, King Vader's sick.
Exactly, and that started pulling it back into the mainstream. So bless up to my G King Vader. You know how it is. But yeah. So those are the weebs there.
These are the Naruto running Area 51 people. I see.
So that was when the degens and the weebs kind of created a bit of a love child for a little bit.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So for those of you who don't know,
No. We'll get into that.
Okay.
We'll get into that.
Okay.
We'll get into that.
But
Save
storming Area 51 was something else that got blown way out of proportion. But I'm there for it. I'm fucking there for it.
So would you say weebs are basically just people that bring anime shit into real life, like do anime shit in real life? Naruto runs that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Getting your body pillows.
Exactly.
And that kind of shit. Okay,
Although if you're trying to buy me a body pillow, anybody that's listening that knows me, you know my address. Anyways.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do I just see Kevin just picking up his phone right now?
Listen, Kevin has a body pillow himself.
Okay.
It's a madness.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah. So, above the normies, which is just for all you normal people out there that just be going about your day and shit, you have the TikTokers, the Snowflakes. Now, one smaller fraction of the Snowflakes TikTokers, I believe, are the furries. Now,
Oh.
I don't have an issue with furries.
What's a furry, Bradley?
A furry is someone who likes to dress up in a fursuit or has a fursona. They basically want to be an animal. Now, in all honesty, do what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to be sitting there outside in like 21-degree heat in a fursuit, by all means. But if you want to act like an animal, I think we should be able to hunt you like an animal.
Whoa, Bradley.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Whoa,
I'm joking.
I do. You know what? Okay,
I'm
keep
joking.
going. Just keep going.
But now the snowflakes, I believe, tend to have the biggest subdivisions of any other place on the hierarchy, right? Because everybody seems to flock towards TikTok, because if you open up TikTok, you can end up in all sorts of different corners. You can end up in a corner of TikTok that is all around witchery, like people actually.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's sick to watch, but God knows I'm never trying any of that shit because I'm not
Sick
trying
to watch.
Yeah, like if it's because it's short clips, isn't it? It's easy to consume. Anyone can do that, but like you'll find like clips of people showing you different hexes, how to remove curses on yourself and shit, and it's kind of cool. Like it is cool. Like
What?
you know, exactly.
I didn't know TikTok was like
And
that.
TikTok gets deep. You just have to go down the rabbit hole enough.
Okay.
You got people that used to bang out. Remember old songs, like old rock songs that used like some 32 whatever. Yeah. Like people that that listen to them, people that are like younger than me, banging out their shit on like goth TikTok.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Exactly. Like there's so many like little nooks and crannies to TikTok. It's insane. But the main like brunt of TikTok, I think, is made up of the snowflakes, and that is masked by when the people at the top of the hierarchy, the attractive people, started to push over into TikTok, and that's why it is masked. That by the fact that it is made up of snowflakes is masked.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I see, because that's the stuff that's seen when you first open
Exactly.
it. Is the pretty people.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then it gets deep once you get into your little nooks and crannies. And the reason why I call them snowflakes, now when I say snowflakes, I'm not just talking about people that you'd refer to as social justice warriors or keyboard warriors, you know? The type of people that will type a fucking essay to you.
Karens.
But wouldn't, like, couldn't hold a match to you in a fight or something, yeah? The reason why I call you all snowflakes on TikTok is because every single one of you have got one thing that if someone said to you, you'd cry tears. And I know that for a fact.
There's nothing wrong with it. You know, people are people.
Exactly.
But at the same time, it's an observation.
It's a fact.
Okay.
Right? Now, because I've seen some shit where, like, in the same way, people on TikTok are ruthless. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know what sort of anger serum.
I did not know TikTok wasn't like that.
No, it is deep. It is deep.
Oh, God.
Like, I try and refrain from dabbling in it.
I know a couple
Honestly.
people that are like have either sworn against it and then just been sucked into it differently. But geez.
It's because TikTok makes you find your place. That's the thing, and that's why everybody gets sucked into it. Because as you're scrolling down TikTok and you're liking things that you like, it will hone you into a corner of it that you feel comfortable in, and shit that makes you happy. Because I know you can scroll on Instagram and you'll like 5 videos of someone cooking something, and you'll end up in cooking TikTok.
Okay.
People chefing up shit, yeah, just all the fucking time, and that's all you'll see on your TikTok.
I do rate that though, especially with like the whole BSDL life creative type stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of like an initiation type thing.
Exactly.
You go on there where you end up finding yourself in. That's like
That's your
be the
corner.
thing that I see.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Exactly.
Bro.
That's
We'll
why
have to
that's
do
why I
a
stay away
separate.
from
We're gonna have to like at some point set like proper breakdowns into each of these things.
Yeah, I'm down.
Bro, this mini series is gonna be so sick.
It's gonna be
100 episodes. That's what we're going for, bro.
Yeah, I'm fucking down.
All right, let's go. Keep going. So, we're almost done now. So we're at the snowflakes. Finish off what you were saying. Sorry.
Yeah. Honestly, at the same time, I don't know what sort of anger pheromones y'all are on when you're sniffing, but you guys go mad, right? Like when I tell you some things that I've seen in TikTok comment section rival those of Modern Warfare 2 lobbies back in the day.
Oh my God! Listen, if you know about Modern Warfare 2, oh my God!
Like, bro, It's like, listen,
Most
I don't
toxic place
exactly.
you can
I don't know
imagine
how
in
some
your
people have
life.
the balls to post on TikTok because people will pick one thing about you and murder you for it, and it doesn't even have to be anything deep. It doesn't
Give an
even have
example.
to
Give
be.
an example.
Like, I think my favorite one was the one that I saw last night, which I was telling you about before. The woman that, the girl, little girl.
I like to see
posting-
you were doing your studying.
Of course.
Yeah, you were doing your study.
There was this girl and she was boasting. She's like 14 or so, boasting that she can pull, quote unquote pull, which is attract males that were between 17 and 18, right? And
Wait, okay. You're giving me context, I'm assuming, right?
well, yeah. So it was just a TikTok, and it was just like, that feeling when you're 16 and you're pulling guys that are 17, 18.
Okay.
And she was just like, oh, I pull guys that are 17 and 18. Now I'm 14, right?
Whoa.
Which first of all is mad, right? So she got caught in 4K from then, yeah.
Whoa.
But then the comment section were not just like, okay, that's weird. Now, she wasn't the most attractive looking woman, I'll say. She was, as a BMI chart would say, morbidly obese. But that's just what it would say. That's a fact. I apologize. But
Randy, you're so funny.
But the comments, bro, they were fully just like, 16 to 17 burgers a day, yeah. Like, they were just rinsing her for her weight.
Which again, like, bullying's not endorsed in that, but wow.
Listen, I've seen some amazing changes through bullying. I'll be completely honest.
Yeah, I mean, this is the interesting part, right? And it goes back to what we were talking about in the pre-show, which again, if you have not watched, make sure you go and watch that. The link's in the description below. But like going back to what we were talking about real quick about like family and that, bro, like we are who we are
because of the amount of bullying we went through in our family. Yeah.
Well, let's not say bullying. Let's not put
it's
bullying
character
on
building.
It. Character
it's
building. That's
building,
what it is. And I think it is obviously not every child's like that, but you also have to be aware of the fact that
it makes you funny. It makes you funny. And it thickens up your skin so you can actually take like when people say shit to you.
Yeah, it's an interesting topic.
Exactly. It's deep.
Anyways, yeah. So you were saying snowflakes.
Like I don't know. There's some like snowflakes made out of fucking iron, or it's not even iron. Like just something real sharp that'll cut you.
Yeah, no, because I do. Yeah. There are those dangerous people.
And the worst part is, none of them are afraid of death, right? None of them at all.
What do you mean?
When I tell you, they will fight you to the ends of the earth, right?
Are we talking about online, or are we talking about
just completely, just as a person? Okay. I swear to God, none of them fear death.
Okay.
Like when it's so insane.
How do you come to that conclusion?
Because Cece, when I tell you, right, it just if you were to message someone on TikTok and be like, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna murder you, yeah, they'd probably return with something like, yes, daddy, or something like that, or something like that, yeah, yeah. They'll either be incredibly accepting of it in a sexual way, or they'll be incredibly accepting of it in a way where they're just like, my life's shit anyways. Do I care?
Whoa.
Listen, it's one of two extremes.
Whoa.
I cannot remember the last time I've messaged someone.
I would like to really quickly say, for anybody that is watching, and I hope that nobody gets offended by it, but at the same time...
none of this is meant to offend.
At the same time, if you do feel offended by this even slightly, then you shouldn't really be watching this.
In reality,
or listening to it realistically. But at the same time...
Yeah, I'm quite cut clean with it. Yeah, no, honestly.
Jesus.
I genuinely could not tell you the last time I messaged someone saying, I want to die, and they've not replied with same.
Man, but this is something that's also very interesting, right? Because I think I used to do it a little bit as well when I was in school a little bit. It's almost like a bit like a... It's like complaining about work.
Yeah.
You like at the end.
Yeah, it went from complaining about your wife to complaining about the fact you got work to complaining about the fact that you're still fucking breathing. which
says something about society.
It says a lot about society.
But also, I do get what you mean, because I remember when I used to like say it every now and then, like Marge, if she ever heard heard
Yeah,
you
she'd
say it,
cuss.
she'd be like, "Oh, what are you saying?" Da, da, da. And obviously, you don't actually.
You're not just like, oh, I actually want to drop dead right now.
Yeah.
It's just like,
But-
oh, well, this tiny thing is causing a minor inconvenience for me. Guess I'll die.
Yeah, I guess it's a good expression of like your just how frustrated you are with whatever situation is that you're in. But then at the same time, I guess it does make it a bit difficult to kind of then
Differentiate,
between whether it's like an actual cry or
me
not.
and my friends have been saying for years that like if one of us was like if we all went out to eat or something and one of us started choking on a bone, all of us would laugh before calling the fucking ambulance.
Right, and this is bro.
And they probably die.
Bro, I remember one time, like after school, one of our brethren got hit by a car, like crossing the road.
And you started pissing yourself.
Yeah. He didn't get like mashed up, but like
But he got hit.
bonneted.
Yeah.
Trying to go after a ball, and everybody started killing it.
Exactly.
And you do feel like a terrible person, but like, yeah, it's again.
Some people feed off of that feeling of being a
interesting-
terrible person, and I believe I'm one of those people.
Yeah, bro, you're an interest. Nah. You know what? No, because you're bro. I don't want to get into this a little bit because again, this is what we talked about in the pre-show. So make sure you're watching that. We're gonna have to like wrap it up soonish, anyways.
Yeah.
We'll just finish off the topic. But I do just want to say, bro, like you are mad interesting, right? Because even though you're my younger brother by 4 years, but at the same time, the way that you think, the way that you're kind of like already like looking at certain scenarios and that kind of thing. And even just to the point that you're so yourself already and not really caring what other people think. Again, it might be something a generational thing. But bro,
I think it is a bit more of a.
I'm not trying to gas you either, so shut up, bro.
What do you mean shut up? Do I sound like I'm
trying to
gassed?
gas you?
Bro, what the
Good.
fuck?
Good. I just wanted to make it clear. I do love you, bro, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't want to gas you up because your head get too damn big and you end up floating away or some shit.
That's the thing with this generation. That our heads expand so quickly.
Yeah.
Listen, like someone could say, "Oh, you know what? Actually, sorry. This is a personal issue that I have, right? That I'll just want to cuss about a little bit.
Please do.
All right. About like I think it was like 4 or so months ago. I was in college, and this girl came up to me and said, "You have a nice face," and that's it. And when I tell you, for the rest of the day, I was just like, what the fuck does she mean I have a nice face?
I'll be honest, I think compliments are weird anyways.
Compliments are mad.
Like, I like,
it's mad.
It very much depends on what mood I'm in, but like at the same time, I get like that awkwardness there. That's how I feel if anybody gives you a compliment.
See, this is the thing. Our family, although we're hilarious and amazing, we're all antisocial, low key.
Yeah, nah.
As much as we might seem extroverted, we are incredibly
to
introverted.
exercise that side of you, I think.
Yeah,
100%.
because like when people chat to me, I'm like, the fuck. Sorry.
Yeah, nah.
Like, I complain when people message me, man.
No. But at the same time, you it's good to know that there are people. It's a very strange kind of thing, right? Because it's always this whole balance. But again, this is a different podcast that we can go into.
Yeah,
Let's just finish up this podcast.
Yeah.
Let's just finish up what we're talking about here. So we've talked about what are they called?
The degens.
The degens. We've talked about the
normies.
We've talked about the
snowflakes.
Are we done on the snowflakes?
Snowflakes, yeah.
Pretty much done. Yeah. We can go into like some more in-depth things at some other point maybe. Now
then it's the
top of the
attractive
food chain.
people.
The top of the food chain.
Yeah, exactly. So the thing is, a lot of people so if you go on Instagram and you look at most of the verified accounts, they tend to be attractive people, right? But the thing is, attractive people tend to be pushed into that from the beginning. They don't tend to have to climb up.
I see.
People who are just naturally like that.
Kind of quote unquote. I'm doing some quotation air marks with my fingers. Destined.
Exactly.
Kind of type thing.
Yeah. So, but the funny thing is some of these so-called attractive people that happen to be at the top of the food chain have got no clue how the fuck to go around the internet.
Yeah, I think that's majority of people. I think majority of people, and this is why, like, again, I'm really glad that we can actually finally get this podcast started, because I do think so many people, they only, like, just like in society, you only deal with the parts of the internet that you have to deal
Exactly.
with. Hence the reason why certain news you end up finding is so shocking, because you've never experienced that part of the internet before.
Like, think about it this way. A lot of, with the internet, it travels one way most of the time, right? In fact, no, not even. It does travel both ways, because if we're talking about, because information does travel from the attractive people down to the degens, but the degens don't give two fucks. They're like, that's normie shit.
Yeah,
is what they say.
Yeah.
So like, if it's memes about, or not memes, if it's news about like something that's happened between two celebrities, the normies will be like, that's degen. That's normal.
Yeah,
the degens will be like, that's normie shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when it comes from the degens making news go up, you'll notice it tends to explode a lot. Like the Wall Street Bets thing. With the GameStop stocks. So that was.
How much do you know about that kind of stuff?
Oh, listen, I know quite a lot.
Bro, we'll do it. We'll have to do a podcast sometime soon as well.
I know
we'll have
quite
to do
a lot.
another one on that. Yeah.
But it's funny
100.
because the degens just want to stick a middle finger to everybody that isn't also a degen.
Yeah.
So
I think
it's
most people now, if they're not already a part of the whole like internet degen sphere type thing, then they only really understand Wall Street Bets from either a trading point of view or the public kind of point of view. I think it'd be really cool to see the internet point of view type thing.
The internet point of view is just sticking a dick to the big guy, if I'm honest.
Yeah, man, I do rate it. I do rate it. Anyways.
One amazing person
in
this entire thing that I have to say has absolutely managed to dominate this entire hierarchy of the internet is Elon Musk. Right?
Yeah, man, he's clocked onto it, bro.
When you think about it,
onto it.
Elon Musk has fully specced out every single fucking tree he could. Like, when I tell you, this guy was a degen, he climbed all the way up, made money while doing so.
No, true.
He's at the top.
Yeah.
And he's trying to drag up the fucking degen shit while still staying at the top.
Yeah, man.
And he's even got some of the weeb shit in there as well. My guy said he was going to make Cat Girls a reality. Which,
yo,
I mean...
you know what, bro? I used to be like super just like for Elon Musk, but at the same time, like I've been like since I don't know, like you see like certain things about not talk about conspiracy theories, but I'll talk about him and NASA question mark. But yeah, certain parts, you're like, it's always cool. You find someone cool, and then you do a bit of digging, and then you print out something that you're like.
Well, that's what tends to happen. That's why you don't go digging for answers you don't want to find. If you
Yeah.
go digging for skeletons, you're going to find skeletons.
Very true.
So, if you're living with a murderer, just sit tight. Because if he was going to murder you, he would have murdered you already. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So just sit tight. Don't go looking for no dead bodies. You're hearing noises at night. Don't leave your bedroom. Lock your door. Just sit tight. Because if he was going to murder you, he would have done it already. And this is what pisses me off about the internet. Because people go digging for skeletons and they find them and they're just like, what? I found a wardrobe full of skeletons. This is awful. Well, if you just kept your mouth shut and vibed in your situation when you were loving off this person, you would have been fine.
Yeah, that is a point. So basically, just telling me to shut up, yeah?
Exactly.
Cool. Safe.
It's true.
Cool, now I get what you're saying.
Ignorance is bliss, and I stand by that.
Well,
that is the rule of the internet. Ignorance is bliss. If you don't comment in the comment section, you're not going to get flamed. If you don't post, you're not going to get flamed. Yeah? If you don't have Instagram, you're not going to get flamed. Just don't have any social media. That's the moral of the story. Stay far away from the internet. But it's an amazing place. It's like it's a place for sadists.
Real quick, yeah.
It's
real quick, yeah. Let's just make sure we wrap up that last train of thought.
Yeah.
So are we done on normies? Are we done on normies?
Yeah, we're practically completely done on that.
Normies, there's not really much to it. It's just the general populace.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like, the hot people are just established normies. That's
cool.
Practically.
So you just scared the shit out of anybody that has been listening to the podcast so far, just then with that nice little rant.
Well, honestly,
very much enjoyed it.
You need to start it with something that will shake you up. Come on.
No, you just have to be alert.
On.
Now, to end it, like, Russell Howard's good news in that. Am I allowed to say that, or will they copyright me off? Who cares?
It's already fucked at this point, mate.
Basically,
honestly,
yeah. Anyways, yeah. You see, like, how at the end of that they have like a bit of like a good news kind of story.
Yeah.
Have you seen, Radley? I would like you to wrap up the podcast today.
Something good that's happened on the
something
internet.
good that's happened on the internet that you've seen recently.
Recently, gosh.
Don't take too long, because
I have to say, I think one of the greatest things that has come out of the internet in the past time that we've been in this like lockdown is definitely the like hashtag COVIDiots, which is basically just especially on Twitter, it's just this entire hashtag where people just take the piss out of people who don't wear their masks properly and that don't wear masks. And honestly, it's really funny to see the entire internet come together to take the piss out of people being dumbasses. It's amazing because usually they're all at each other's throats, but all of a sudden when we have this one common enemy, because although the degens are usually inside and don't leave, the fact that they couldn't leave even if they wanted to is taking a toll on them. The normies, it's taken a toll on them because they can't go back to their normiehood. the Snowflakes, they cry at everything anyways. And the social media influencers, it's already gone shit with them. But honestly, it's affecting everybody. And to see everyone turn to one common enemy is absolutely beautiful, I have to say. So the internet is a very powerful source if you can command them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. Very, very interesting. And also, something that's very interesting about how you were saying and what it was that you were saying is how even though that the whole COVIDiots thing, even though it's about taking the piss out of people who are doing whatever in COVID, it's like it's not focused on COVID at
No, it's
all
not.
actually,
It's
or
not.
it's
People are
about
just trying to be
being
lighthearted.
Yeah.
Lighten the mood.
No, that's nice. That's really nice, bro.
Yeah.
What a way to end the podcast. We're on 45 minutes now. Thank you everybody for listening. This is hopefully going to be like a regular or like a semi kind of regular type thing.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Whenever the two of us can link up. I hope you guys have enjoyed the podcast. Riley, is there anything you want to plug before we?
Follow my Instagram, which is full of pictures of my sexy face. At Instagram at NIGEP0. Okay, that's my Instagram. Yeah.
At one point, we'll talk about your Instagram handle, Riley.
Oh yeah. That's the story. That's the story.
But yeah, again, thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the podcast. Make sure y'all stay, maybe not woke, but just keep your eyes open and think for yourself. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time on the podcast.
See you next time.
Peace.